leads me to maybe one of the most commonly asked question, or one question that we have been hearing again and again and again at different places. Does Kerala really have a drug abuse problem? You have the answer from the youngsters, okay, because they are seeing it and they are facing it. Now, data. This is the data of the government of Kerala, okay, taken from the de-addiction centers that is run by the state. Last year alone, this is 1 year's data, we had close to 72,000 cases. Out of that, or on an average, in the state of Kerala, we are having 280 new cases in the government-run system. There is no data on public or the other setting, in which 62% of the cases reported are having some connection to substance abuse, or majority of the youngsters are coming in with connection to substance abuse. Okay, and sometimes we sit back and wonder, how are we able to do what we are doing? One of our biggest secret is the team at Project VENDA. Okay, any guess on the average age of Team VENDA? The average age of Team VENDA is 27 years. Can all the Team VENDA just lift your hands, please, if you're around? Many of you are actually working, so. To be honest, they are crazy, okay? There's something seriously wrong with them. Otherwise, they will not be putting their lives at risk for. The other unique thing about Project VENDA Fourth Wave Foundation is we have no designations, okay? All of us are catalysts. So it's very surprising for people outside. You have worked for 3 years, you're still a catalyst. There's no promotions. You get your other hikes, but all of us are catalysts. It's a very linear organization. Anyone can walk in and talk to anyone at any time. And that is why I think we are able to impact, because the young is ending this movement. They are the main force that are walking around. If you see all those youngsters who have come here today, you think if I make a call or Diana make a call, anyone will turn up? They will say, thank you, uncle, all the best, we will try. But when young people call, usually young people respond. You have seen so many videos over here, so many creative stuff over here. Just want to call out Dia and David. Anywhere around? Dia is here. David is working on the last video, I think so. Okay. So Dia and David, two of them. Okay. Also, don't ask folks at VENDA what your educational qualification is, because we have from children who have not passed their year 10 to we have doctors working at Project VENDA, but nobody knows what anybody has passed. But one thing we insist, if you are working at VENDA, you should be pursuing your next course. So if you have finished your, let's say, degree, you should be doing your postgraduate or some course that you should be continuously pursuing. Otherwise, there's a chance that we become redundant. And one of their biggest problem, and if you come from Kerala or India, you will realize, young people working in the social sector is not looked upon nicely. Where are you working? NGO. Oh, hope you get some salary. I remember, I think it was Deepthi who came once and said, when I bought a scooter, people started wondering if you are actually going to an NGO somewhere else. Because NGO staff cannot get salary, right? You are supposed to be volunteers. All these people you see over here are paid staff. Okay, they are youngsters who are working not because they have nothing else to do, but they have chosen this as a career and they are working on this. And maybe we believe that is the strength of Fourth Wave Foundation. Okay, what do we do? Let me start with what we should not do, because there are a lot of us who work with young people. So watch this for a few seconds. I'm sure many young people will not understand what this video is, which is why I'm showing this. Okay, set audio here. I'll play this once again for you, okay? Those who are old as me or older than me, you know what is happening over here. Okay, the lady has physically upgraded from a typewriter to a computer, but mentally she has not yet upgraded. She is still in her old set up. And sadly, many of us, sometimes when we work with young people, we think that it is this physical upgradation that matters. No, it is not how you make your presentation. It is not how you arrange your office that matters. It is how we are upgraded in our mentality when it comes to young people that matters. A few important things that we do. Again, I'll not go into detail. Okay, some of the key areas of work is our student empowerment program, where we are working to go into all the schools in Kerala and work with students. We do counseling, treatment and recovery, alternate pursuits. You heard a story. I will share a story after this. Capacity building of systems. For example, we just finished a training for the police personnel in Kerala, finished for counseling. So it is not just capacity building for individual groups, but the whole system has to be capacitated to work on the next level. Policy influence, like I showed on day one, what we had submitted and what has happened. And finally, youth and children focused. So there's nothing we do. There has been a lot of offers, okay? People have come and said, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? But we say that if children and youth is not our focus, we will not enter into that forte, okay? We celebrate Fair Play Award like anything because that is what we think is more important. Those who were here yesterday, you heard Major sharing his story about Messi's cutout that was installed in his village. So I thought I'll just show you the picture so you know what we are referring to. So when Messi, this cutout was installed and it fell down. Okay, and then these youngsters got together and put it back. That is when somebody put it on social media and Messi saw and he signed a football and sent to the village. But when Major and Alan went, played, won, especially the Fair Play Award, they came back, they saw this, okay. Messi was out and their cutouts were put in the place, okay. And that is what we believe is the change that is happening in the communities, the change that is happening in the villages or the areas that we are working in. And maybe finally, very important, we believe our philosophy is we build a culture of taking ownership of the child's problem and not hold the child alone responsible. Sadly, very many times if a child does something wrong, we think that it is the problem of the child. If there is an increase in substance abuse in Kerala, it is because we have not done what we are supposed to do. Sometimes we behave like, I don't know, if you remember old Mullah Nasruddin, okay, he's a famous character in Indian stories. He has a situation, okay. He was sending one of the persons to buy milk in a glass jar. So before the child goes out to get milk, this mullah takes a cane and gives the child a nice whack. And the child goes to fetch milk crying. So somebody watching him asked, why are you beating the child just because you are sending him to fetch milk? So mullah said, I am beating him so he remembers not to break the glass. After he comes back, he drops the milk, spills the milk, the glass is broken, milk is lost, and then I have to beat also. So at least if I beat before, the child will not drop the milk. Now, is that the right way or not? I don't know. Okay, you can find your own arguments, but somehow we believe that the child is not alone responsible. Does the child have a role to play? A very important role, but we as a community have a more important role to play, and that is why we have these 3 wonderful groups, or actually 4 wonderful groups here over the last 3 days. Okay, we have not put today's photograph. If you watch carefully, you have the delegates, the youth delegation, and below you see the VENDA team. Okay, the youth team will join us after some time, and then you will see all of them on stage today taking a pledge. Okay, so this is what we are doing. And let me end with this question that I have heard when I go colleges to schools. Can one person make a difference? Yes or no? Yes. Let me again explain to you with a beautiful story from our mythology. Okay, I don't like math, so I don't know if you'll enjoy the story, but that's a very interesting story. Okay, a man had 3 sons who were very dutiful and loving. And this man, when he died, he had 17 elephants. And when he died, he willed that half of the elephants go to the eldest son, 1/3 to the second son, and 1/9 to the youngest son. And he said the elephant should not be killed. The 3 sons got together and started arguing and fighting because it was impossible for them to divide. Okay, they said it was better that our dad actually did not give us the elephants. So how can you help? Okay, we don't have to have time to discuss, but this is what happened, okay, in the story. A caring friend, that is of the father, came by who had only one elephant. Okay, and he said to the sons, your father was very dear to me. What is mine, I gladly share with you. So take my elephant. So he gave the one. So the 17 elephants became 18 now. Now division became very easy. Okay, the first son got 9, the second son got 6, and the third son got 2. But what is very interesting is, if you add the 3, it is only 17. And this friend who shared the one elephant walked back home with the elephant that he shared. So one can make a difference. And remember, you will not lose anything. You will not lose anything when you actually go in to share with someone else. What is yours will be yours. And building a career in social interventions is nothing to be ashamed of. It is something that you can do very, very well. So like I said, please subscribe to our media handles. Thank you for this time. And we always at VENDA say, God bless you.